So I've been opening up the next round of one-on-one advising spots this month, and there's a big theme that's been coming up very strongly in my work with advisees in the past year. It's something I've come to call the return of the inner beloved. The inner beloved. And what I mean by this is that there is a kind of ache at the level of the soul that doesn't show up in lab results or get captured by language around, anxiety or depression or any of that. It is just this quiet sense that something essential is missing from our lives, but it's something we can't quite name or put our finger on, right? So it's not just loneliness, it's not just burnout, but this deep longing for something that used to be there within you, like when you were a child, and now is nowhere to be found, and you feel the ache of this loss. Okay, and this has been coming up a lot in the advisees I have been spending time with. And so, this thing that you are aching for within you is what I have been calling the inner beloved. The inner beloved is your original inner companion, right? This is the one who came into the world with you when you were born. The one who felt joy for no reason. The one who danced and sang with no fear or worry. The one who loved being you, right? Loved the experience of being you, just as you were, before you had to perform or achieve or please anyone on the outside. Right? The one within you who carried your clarity, your warmth, and the spark of your soul. Okay? And then, as you got older, somewhere along the way, maybe through trauma or shaming from your parents or the need to perform and achieve, or through heartbreak or through just life, right? You turned away from this inner beloved within you quite reasonably, right? In order to survive and earn love and validation and achievement and all the things we're told we need to do in our lives. But as a result, what ends up happening in our lives over the years, over the decades, is that even if you were successful in achieving and earning love, and even now as a big success, quote unquote, you are still nevertheless left with this low grade ache deep down into your bones. That sense that you are living your life but not fully with yourself. The sense that something is off. Right? That the feeling that maybe the person you were truly meant to be, right, got quietly left behind in the shuffle while you were busy becoming the person you felt you were supposed to be. Right? Or that the world needed you to be, that your parents, that your family needed you to be. You might feel it in your body now as a feeling of loneliness, even when you are surrounded by people, by friends and family who genuinely love you, and you still feel lonely in the middle of that. Or you might feel it as a kind of midlife confusion and crisis, right? This feeling of like, how did I end up here? Right? And is this actually what I really wanted? Or you might be even one step further and feel it as an ache within you that says, yeah, no, there has to be more. Okay, I've done all the things, I've had the career, I've raised the family, it's still not enough, and there has to be more. What is it? What is it? And so for me, the truth is, the thing we're aching for is this inner beloved that was once with us. And the truth is that the inner beloved within you is not actually gone. It is a part of you. It never left. It's not gone. It is just actually buried deep within you now. And actually waiting for you, increasingly impatiently, waiting for you to return to it and bring it back home. And you feel this ache. I'm sure if you feel the ache, you have felt it at times in your life erupt in outbursts that you have, in depressions that you felt, right? In decisions you've made seemingly, sort of on a whim that had quite big impacts for you and the people around you, right? Because the longer you delay in even acknowledging that there is such a thing as the inner beloved, let alone that it's lost, let alone starting on the journey to go and get it back to you, the longer you delay all this, the more intense its SOS signals get in the form of relationship stress, career disruption, insomnia, fatigue, right, loss of thriving and verve in your life, and even, right, in the extreme case, medical health scares. And so that's what this latest round of one-on-one advising is really all about. It's not about doing a productivity plan. It's not about getting you to your next spiritual breakthrough or peak experience. And it's certainly not about self-improvement, but simply a return home to the you within you that was always already perfect, just as you are. A return to that original inner companion, the inner beloved, to the feeling of being real and whole again, and a return to the inner warmth and spark that was always yours.